Good day and good evening and welcome to Huia Pool for this first home game for the Hutt Heat men in the Suzuki National Water Polo League. This is Hutt Sports bringing you this game between the Hutt Heat and the North Harbour Turtles, and we prepare for the traditional lineups here at Huia Pool. So our ground announcer will introduce the two teams. It will be the Hutt Heat wearing the white caps and Harbour, effectively known as the Hammerheads or Turtles or whatever they call themselves these days, wearing maroon. So there you have it, folks. There's the lineup confirmed. Your two teams tonight here at Huia Pool in Lower Hutt. It'll be the Hutt Heat wearing the white caps and the North Harbour Turtles wearing their maroon with a white trim. Last year, and also a different venue, last year's game was played on a Sunday at the Wellington Regional Aquatic Centre. As you notice, is that the Huia Pool has a very low roof. It's the biggest pool in the Hutt Valley at the moment. Well, was being built, and someone who used to know playing in that pool for many years, a product of St Bernard's College, plays for the Hutt Heat B team, is Sam Taylor joining in co-commentary tonight. Sam, it's great to have you on board, and what are you expecting from these two
between these two teams, especially in this small confined pool a little bit compared to playing at Rack in town?
Well, it'll be good when Nine Pool eventually opens. They predict there will be a big difference. It'll be a game-changing facility. The old pool had to be demolished. That only got demolished at the start of the year as it was earthquake prone. So it's been replaced by a new pool, which hopefully will be ready next year. Our officials for tonight are Corey Williams and Craig McGuinness. Corey Williams, of course, is a legend here, life member of the Hutt Water Polo Club, and actually coached you in water polo, Sam. And, of course, I believe he converted you to a goalkeeper. Is that correct?
Yes. Wasn't much for swimming up and down the pool, so much easier in goal.
Well, exactly. Most goalkeepers don't like swimming, but they tend to be the fittest people in the team for some strange reason. And they consume the most.
Yeah.
So here we go. The first quarter about to get underway here in the Suzuki National Water Polo League. The Hutt Heat versus the North Harbour Turtles. The officials are ready. The swim-off has been won by North Harbour. Andrei Solodicic is the winner of the swim-off. The ball in the hand of Blake Pavlovich. He's a product of Westlake Boys, New Zealand age group representative. And as you can see already, Hutt playing a drop on the hole. They're really trying to nullify that effect. The ball actually comes in, but there's a good swarming effort there of Jonas Crivella, if you prove me wrong.
He is indeed come over for this season, and it's good to have him.
Well, the ball comes into the Australian import, Cameron Gilmore. In Victoria, Australia, for the Victorian Phoenix, which is also where the captain, Sean Bryant, recently was playing as well. Another shot at goal, this time by Matthias Crivella. This is his first season in the Hutt Heat. We've been used to Jonas for probably the last 4 or 5 seasons with the Hutt Heat. Very talented player. Of course, Jonas himself was part of the Brazil team at the 2016 Rio Olympics by Josh Sumner. He was a non-travelling reserve for the New Zealand under-20s this year. Ball comes down into the deep wing and probably not the great at the top now, and Hutt really dropping from every sort of sector here at the moment, Sam. And the shot comes and it's unsuccessful.
Perfect. And it was wide.
Ball in the hand of Moy Gaff, product of Christ's College from Canterbury. His first ejection of the evening, kept number 12, Ollie Pritchard, and unfortunately, the Hutt Heat, well, pretty much cough up an error on their first 6-on-5, and very quickly a 6-on-5 advantage.
Yeah, Campbell looking for a quick goal there.
So here we go, the ball in hand of Brandon Matthews. And he passes it back out to Ollie Pritchard. He moved over here and as a young kid. Went to Wellington College and in 2021 became a New Zealand citizen. He still has that American twang in his voice. And actually was part of the New Zealand men's team that went to the World Div 2 series, which was actually only held last week. Here's the first ejection on the Hutt Heat. That is here we go, it comes to Matthews, a big unit, the size of those arms on him. And the shot comes, and that is a Soldatovic with the opening goal. The Hutt Heat trailing early in this match in the first clock. Sometimes 8 minutes can go for what mainly would feel like an hour, but sometimes only 20 minutes. A bit of action there in the middle there. Cameron Gilmore really wrestling, and he earns the first ejection. Ball comes up to the top, into the hands of Crivella. And passes out to Sean Bryant, who's got that left shoulder sort of taped up. Must be sort of a niggly injury back from week with the New Zealand team as the captain. And also the shot comes in, and that is Jonas Crivella scoring there in the top left-hand corner.
Great shot there from Jonas, high on his legs, top corner, hit the bar, straight down, in the goal.
Many would say that the water polo is actually harder than rugby. We've already broadcast 2 rugby games this afternoon. St. Pat Silverstream, maybe at Palmerston North boys. They were trailing by 5 against Palmerston North, and also Upper Hutt, who you find that game up on Hutty Sports YouTube as well now. They won that game, 40 points to 39. So high scoring action. We might see some high scoring action Pool tonight, and it's good defensive effort again by the Hutt Heat. The ball comes down to the fast Crivella. The shot comes, but unsuccessful that time. It's been in the fatigue start to set in.
Yes, this is the first game for the Hutt Heat this season, so the lungs will be burning by the 4th quarter at this rate.
It's Pritchard with the ball. Now, they're probably lucky there's a bit of a... It seems Crivella got away with it that time. Pritchard lines up the shot, but the bounce was ending up going to the 6th floor of the Sky Tower the way that one was shot.
I think it hit away.
There we go, Crivella fouled. Roughly about 9 metres from the goal. Ryan at centre forward, centre point position. Brian has a shot, hits a crossbar into the goal, and the captain scores to make it 2-1.
Great shot there from Sean again.
So also effectively known as the other shot known as the donut, and the goalkeeper goes straight above his head. No one has actually mastered the art of the grenade And there's only one person that knows how to master the grenade shot. Called White. Good zoning defence here so far for the Hutt Heat. And it's another one of those that hits off the wake. And so it's only a small pool, but you definitely get the feel of the tension and the intensity of the match. Here comes the shot. And it looks like that actually might have come off the arm of Jack Jones there, Sam, without him noticing.
Falcon of sorts, and another one there.
2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. 2-1 is the score. That's a good pass in. The shot, unfortunately, the fast Crivella was caught in the act. That resulted in Tane Pickering not being able to seal the deal with that ball into the goal.
Top there, preventing Tane from having a shot on goal.
Good discussion there between the two brothers in the pool. How's good your Portuguese, Sam?
Not that great, Brad.
Good goal that time there by Gaff with the ball. The New Zealand under-20 squad passes it off to Crivella and Bryant. And Holbert has been fouled. He takes it out, passes it out to the right-hand side, deep wing. Comes into the hold position. And that's an ejection on Brandon Matthews. So Heat. And yet again, that's now the second time they've had a 6-on-5, Sam, and they've coughed up an error early.
Yeah, passing that time. Good legs from one of the North Harbour players there.
But it's interesting as well, just like in basketball, you have a foul count. In water polo, it's only 3. Brandon Matthews takes it in. Here comes the shot. And it ricochets off the crossbar. Caden Brown. 1.5 to go in the first quarter. 2-2 is the score. And the Hutt Heat's first home game of the National League. The shot comes, and that is just pure from Jonas Crivella. And he has his second goal of the night, and it's 3-2.
Very quick release there from Jonas. One of his special shots, I'd say. Don't find that in New Zealand as much.
Well, it was just majestic, just coming off the hand.
Quite hard to read as a goalie as well.
Yeah, it's very true. Pritchard crosses over to White. The foul comes. He has to push back towards halfway. They're sitting quite wide out here. This is obviously a bit of a check because they try to get that ball in. And Gaff, and he's on 2 now on the exclusion board. So another 6-on-5 here for North Harbour. They cross it through, and Crivella steals the ball as it was intercepted across from one deep wing. Oh, actually, Gaff might be lucky. He's only on 1. We thought they were going to change it to 2. But he's only on the 1 exclusion. 37 seconds left. An exclusion. He scored the opening goal and he's been ejected. And so the Hutt Heat have another 6-on-5. What can they do this time? Can they seal the deal again? Ball comes, and fortunately the shot, that time from Holbert. And so now the North Harbour looking to press hard on a counter. If they can get the ball in, there's 2 there, but it might be a bit too late. Here it comes. Can he hang on to the ball, Pickering? He can't. The foul's been committed.
Yeah, they were lucky there. Bad pass in.
4 seconds left. Here comes the shot. It's blocked by Murphy. And that is the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, some good shots there from Hutt, but had 4 exclusions and didn't capitalise on any of them with a couple North Harbour, so good from North Harbour with the steals. Hutt need to work on their passing and taking the right shot.
So, quarter time. Second quarter about to get underway, and it's the Hutt Heat ahead, 3-2, as their coach, Match Claridge, issues out some instructions to his team. Alex McKenzie, the coach of North Harbour, play for New Zealand as well, product of Rangitoto College. And apparently one little side characteristic of him is apparently he's quite a talented. Here they go, the team's lining up, ready to commence the second quarter. Hutt still playing to the eastern side of Huia. And earlier, the Hutt women played North Harbour. And what was the score in that game, Sam?
We don't need to talk about that one, Brad.
Oh, come on. Yeah, support. The first possession on attack is awarded to North Harbour. Pavlovich up the top to Rogers. Excellent work there. Now, someone's brought KFC near the commentary box. Get that stuff away from us. It's unhealthy. Cravella with the ball down to the deep wing to his brother. There's two swarming in the hole here, and Holbert's free. Down on the wing, it looks to cover it in. It's been posted up, and there's an exclusion.
Back from the North Harbour player.
So, another 6-on-5 here for the Hutt Heat. Two of them were they've had 3 unsuccessful so far. Posts this up, tries to get the ball. He's got it again. Ooh, argument there, but not to be. He's pleading his case with the referee for potential penalty, but no deval, and that's excellent officiating there by the. Now it's coming out to the wing to Caden Brown. Ooh, front water, this could be risky, but it's excellent.
Didn't help his case.
So foul at the top by Gaff. Looks like comes Holbert's fouled. 2 away. Decides to take it in. And it's going to be fouled again, but that is going to be exclusion. It's a heavy foul. So that's James into the corner for 20 seconds. So next 6-on-5 now again for Hutt. Now Brian at the top. Comes back to Cravella. Can he go for the top corner again? He does. And he has 3 of those goals, Jonas Cravella.
Yeah, much better there from Hutt. Good to see them convert a 6-on-5 attempt on the 6th attempt. So 1 out of 6.
Play back underway. Alistair Rogers. It looks like North Harbour are going to change this tactic up to posting up 2. The centre forward position. Dropping back that time there. It is Faius Cravella that has been sent into the exclusion zone. That's 2 on him now. Up to Rogers. Caden Brown looking down to that deep wing. Shot comes. Well blocked there by Will Murphy on a tight angle. The shot coming from Soldatovic. It was unsuccessful. Bryant Passes it. Crivella looks for the shot. Oh, that is a lovely lob by the fires Crivella. And 5-2.
Good shot there from Matthias. Tricky one. Looked to shoot it hard, but then at the last minute, took all the pace off us.
So 5-2. Good start to the second quarter for the Hutt Heat. Bit of concern for North Harbour early on, but it's a long way to go in this game. I think that time it was Toby Massam, number 8, product of Hutt International Boys School, who's in his third season for the Hutt Heat. And that is a fantastic off-the-hand shot. That was a good assist.
Yes, it was, and that's the donut you were talking about earlier, Brad. Straight over the goalie's head.
A well-flavoured one. 5-3 is the score. Bryant heavily pressed at the top. The whole set not really there at the moment for the Hutt Heat. They look to try to drive through, but the pass is, well, it's a bit of a... Crivello's head was under the water when the pass came.
Yeah, I think Sean was expecting him to swim a bit more there, but obviously pulled back or decided to pull up.
Ball at the top with Caden Brown. This is a good... This is out to Pritchard. Brown again. Ooh, good heavy crashing defence there by Crivella. McGuinness chasing down the deep wing. And that's another exclusion, and that's going to be Toby Massam again. Deep wing, battle stations here for the Hutt Heat. There's a long way to go in this game, and nothing to get too nervous about just yet. Here's the deep wing. Can they do it again? They do! Pritchard with another assist down from that right-hand side deep wing. And it's Catlin again. Back to back.
Great finish there from Catlin. A lot more pressure that time from the Hutt Heat, but still not enough.
Change. Bryant just catching a breather, just waiting for his teammates to set up. Cameron Gilmore has come back in the centre forward position. They really know Jonas Crivella. 4 goals. And I think that one is up there with probably the second best goal he scored of the night. I still think that one, that top right-hand side of the goal was the best one so far tonight. But that's very close.
Absolute rocket, that one.
So it's a set play, and Sam might be able to talk us through that.
We have positions in water polo, 1 through 6, and 3-4 is just a drop from the 3 and 4 positions.
Well, that is Toby Massam gone from the game. Only been in for 3 minutes, and he's gone out on the foul count for 3. So it's short stay on the field in the. Brandon Matthews that time there with the shot, Sam.
Right in the corner, great spot to be putting it. Well, in the goal, couldn't get his hand to that one.
So 6-5, 3 minutes to go. And already that foul count, that exclusion board, Sam, on the opposite side of the pool, is looking rather high already.
I think it's going to continue that way.
Great gap at the top. Bryant, he's got to take this shot, comes in and it's been blocked. Excellent block there by Sumner. Part of the New Zealand under-19 team in 2022. Contrasting style of play, Sam, aren't we? We're seeing North Harbour that are really putting on that counter attack, getting up there and setting up pretty aggressive play, where Hutt are slowing it down to suit their advantage and getting their players in place. 2 different styles we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, North Harbour like to swim up and down the pool very quickly, whereas the Hutt...
Another exclusion. It is Pavlovic that has been sent to the exclusion box. So another 6-on-5 here for the Hutt Heat. Pass comes Gilmore. Oh! Slams Sumner on the head, and he does extremely well. Here's a check of his snozzer. Make sure it's in place. Shot comes again, but Heat, who took us to the final. That turnover on attack. As Zoltovic was grabbing around Crivella. He said that your first shot at goal should always be at the goalkeeper's face. Now, I think there was a theory behind that, is to make him scared, but also to target the big nose. And I think, again, and of course you, Sam, you've been a goalkeeper in your time, and you would have probably hit a few near misses around that area.
Yeah, taking a fair few to the face, but it's all in the love of the sport.
Another block that time, and it's going to be a 2-metre. There's the ball. Well, I don't think it needed to go into the middle of the pool. It just needed to come down onto the deep wing, and players underway. And this time, it's done. The ball's with Matthews. He's got open pastures. The shot comes, and it's been blocked by Gilmore. Excellent work by the Australian. South African born from Natal. Crivella. So we've got three players on the posting up there. There's been a change. The ball, it's a bit too much on that one from Brian as it's drifted away from Jones. Had a bit too much on it as he tried to skim it in front of him.
Yeah, the ball just skimmed a bit there, and Matthews did well to keep his hands up the whole time.
30 seconds, 6-5, the Hutt Heat. Jones, who's just trailing in the back play, he's coming back now onto defence. Shot comes, blocked again. That time thought it was, but no, it's actually Murphy, so it's going to be another 2-metre. Play the ball, 14 seconds left. Matthews again, puts it into hole, but it's drifted away. Okay, didn't land in front of him. It had too much power on it. And the backhand from Gaff.
Half there. Foul count on the board is quite high currently, and it's only going to continue that way. The referee's looking to control the game.
So half time here at Huia Pool. And this first home game for the Hutt Heat. 6-5 is the score. And we'll be back. The Hutt Heat ahead by 1. Be North Harbour playing to the eastern side of Huia Pool for the rest of this game for the last 2 quarters. Been an entertaining game. So
Yes, it has been, Brad. North Harbour like to play the quick, fast counter-attack game where they swim up the pool, look to get a quick pass and a quick goal, whereas Hutt set up, muscle up and set, and look to get the ball in, or if they're dropping, get a nice outside shot, either from Sean Bryant or Jonas, as we've seen.
So here and the match is on. And it's free from North Harbour in the swim-off. Solly Pritchard doing well. And North Harbour again have the first. There we go, the ball at the top with Matthews. Finds his fellow partner in Pavlovic. Pavlovic passes it down to the deep wing. Pass comes in. Unfortunately, defensive turnover on Rogers. Pass right down to Crivella. What magic has he got to do here? It's all... It would have been a spectacular goal. Ball down, fouled on the deep wing. Soldatolvic with the ball. Back out to Matthews. Good patient build-up as the zone dropping was effective for Hutt, and that's a great shot. That time there by Soldatolvic, and locks up the score. Well, certainly sealed the deal, that shot. That was a terrific shot. Sean Bryant, captain of New Zealand men's team that played in the World Div 2 series, and that's a turnover on Crivella, but he's got the ball back, has he? So North Harbour with another attacking opportunity. Ball comes down to White. Good pace there by Will Murphy. Just a little bit uncertainty there with Brandon Matthews. Had to drop the ball, had to pick it up again. So just a little bit messy there. Now, I think this might be over the shot because the 0 had come up before he'd shot the ball. I think this might potentially could be
a Hutt ball here.
Hutt ball here.
Did that shot come after or before the hooter went? That's the big question here.
Well, that is the big. So, referee McGuinness, after consulting with Corey Williams, discussing with the table. It's really important in water polo that not only have your 2 referees, but your duty team. So the hooter had been. So, Hutt probably consider himself lucky there, Sam.
Yeah, might have escaped one. Not sure what North Harbour would have had on that second attempt. See if Hutt can capitalise here.
So Bryant at the top with the ball, passes it out to Crivella. Gilmore, and the exclusion comes. I don't know if he was actually expecting that, Gilmore, but he managed to earn the exclusion. So that is White that has been put into the exclusion box. Bryant walks it in. Down to Crivella on the deep wing. He looks for the option and hits the right-hand post. So another exclusion goes astray for the Hutt Heat, Sam.
Hutt could really use with getting the conversion rate up here.
6-all, 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. It's Aaron pass. That was, I think he must have seen a ghost. Pleased for a penalty, but not to be. I think that's because his head was down, Sam. He wasn't actually focused on the ball at hand.
Yeah, he's probably searching.
Swarming on Catlin. James Catlin, 2 goals so far this evening. Product of Rosmini College. His brother as well. So 2 brothers in the team. Shot comes. Gilmore strikes. Cameron Gilmore scores his first goal for the Hutt Heat. 7-6 is the score, and that was quick thinking there.
Yeah, good. Can't muck up the 6-on-5 if you get it in nice and early, and free shot basically for Cam to get his first goal.
Substitutions happening. It's almost a full house on that exclusion board as the two start to pile up. Only the one free so far. Up. 12 seconds left on the shot clock, comes in, but that time there, Brian has dropped an arm down, which resulted in being excluded, Sam.
Yeah, didn't quite get both arms up, showing that he wasn't.
To the deep wing, it was a high pass, a juggling act for Soldatovic. The crashing player comes through in Rogers, and Matthews, he's got to look to post up. That's a great goal. James Gatlin.
It's a great set play from North Harbour.
Well, and actually, all three of those goals have actually come from Gatlin himself. That is James Gatlin, of course. So excellent work there, North Harbour. Team doing a better conversion rate on their 6-on-5s.
Yes, and it might come down to that. So Hutt will definitely need to look to pick that up if they want to win this game.
Bryant foul just by halfway. I'm being pushed back to halfway. I don't think this is part of the game plan from Coach Claridge. Ravella, fouled, looks, comes back to Bryant. 7 seconds left on the fouled, 4 seconds left. I think the shot's going to have to come now. Goes, not that time. So 7 has been excluded here. So both of them gone. Bear hugging each other by the looks of it, Sam.
Yes, both decided to give each other a hug in the pool.
And Jacob McGuinness sent to the exclusion box. So we're going to have 5 players each in the pool, including goalkeeper makes it 6. Yep. My maths is still good. Not a maths teacher. Oh, it was lucky. I don't think the Hutt Heat were aware of that shot coming, Sam. But the counter-attack's on. Cameron Holbrook has the ball, and we're back to even Stevens in the pool. The turn comes. And it's going to be exclusion. He's only just come back into the pool. Pick to make this, convert it, and make something of it. The Cravella brothers at the top. Comes down to the deep wing. Bryant. 5 seconds left. Oh, it's a messy. Yet again, another unsuccessful 6-on-5 for the Hutt Heat, Sam.
Struggling to hold the ball, but they're essentially complaining we're wanting a new ball.
Caden Brown. And it's offensive turnover again that time. Will Catlin grabbing the head of McGuinness. Jacob McGuinness, of course. His uncle's the referee tonight. We're not saying anything there. As a shot comes. And that is Matthias Cravella with his second goal. And 8-7, Sam.
Another donut there, Brad.
Yes. Like the IPL, a certain scoring shot. I call it the Krispy Kreme donut shot.
Maybe we should get the sponsor in.
Maybe. Minutes to go in the third quarter. It's been a tense battle here at the Huia Pool tonight. We're back here again tomorrow too. 2 games. They wake up early on a Sunday, 8:30 in the morning. The Hutt women taking 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Catch all those 2 games up on Hutty Sports tomorrow. No sleep in for our organisation.
Nah, tough to.
Expensive enough to hop on a plane at the moment, as long as things work. Here we go. The Hutt Heat have the ball. Cravella gets the foul. 3 seconds left. Could we get into hole? It comes to Gilmore. But it's a foul. It's an interesting call. And he decides to dump it into the corner. That's probably a good choice there by Gilmore because he couldn't.
Yeah, make the goalie get some exercise.
Here we go. Brown with the ball. Into the deep wing. Matthews, strong arm comes. Well blocked there by Murphy. Excellent work there again.
It was actually a field block by Jonas there.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry. There we go, the drone. Oh, here comes the pass. Oh, not that time. He looked to try to flick it in, but the pass was just a bit too low for him.
Right idea, not quite the execution.
Crivella with the steal. 1 minute left in the third quarter. 8-7 is the score. 2 goals apiece in the third quarter. You know, as the game really has changed a bit now as the fatigue starts to set in. It's not as fast-paced as it was in the first quarter, Sam.
Definitely, you can see that with Cam, centre forward, taking some time to get up the pool.
Exclusion box. Crivella looks. There's 7 seconds left. It comes back to Holbert again. At that time there, his elbow was just a bit too low down. Couldn't quite get enough power when he went to shoot it there.
Yeah, again, needed a little bit more height on the ball.
Put it in the Hutt Heat. Head by 1. They've only trailed early in this game, and the scores are locked up. That's up the scores 8-all.
Yeah, I think he used his teammate Will Catlin to block Murphy's view of the ball a little bit there, and
18 seconds left, 8-all. So it will be North Harbour that will win this third quarter, 3-2, unless Hutt score another goal here with the remaining 10 seconds left. Foul out to Bryant, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And that's been excluded. One of those flicked away. Crivella shoots, it's a goal! It's a brilliant goal! Position, comes up drops.
might have been the best one of the lot so far. Did well to sneak it through all the defending arms and couldn't really see the goal.
Minute 40 left on the main clock.
140.
140, sorry, 140. Shot comes, blocked by Murphy. So at the end of the third quarter, Heat ahead, 9. Quarter.
Definitely. We've got 2 players, 1 from each team on 3 exclusions, not taking part of the game anymore. North Harbour have 3 players on 2 kickouts, so they're not to get there 1 more exclusion. And Hutt Heat only having 1 player on 2 kickouts at this stage. But I expect to see a few more players excluded from the rest of the game in this final quarter.
So we're to the final quarter here in the Suzuki National League. First home game for the Hutt Heat. Head of North Harbour, 9-8. It's still anyone's game. Probably North Harbour. of the 6-on-5s on attack. And Hutt really, well, that's probably one area of their game they'll be thinking of heading into this final quarter. They need to improve, really, is their conversion rate on 6-on-5.
They've certainly had the better of the opportunities, more opportunities than North Harbour have, and they've been capitalising on them so far.
Oh, here we go. The officials have changed sides and the match is underway.
And another one for North Harbour there.
Harbour. And they have the first attacking opportunity. And Brown with the ball passes out to... Ball comes in. Pleas for exclusion, but not to be. Pickering was fouled. Passes it back out the top to Brown. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball comes back into Pickering again. That's on to be exclusion on Sean Bryant. And that will be his second one. Always the great drama when he gets excluded, pleading his case, but not to be that time. 6-on-5 here for North Harbour. They've had a good conversion. It's loose. There's 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball at the top. The shot comes and it's blocked by Murphy. But Murphy was up to the task with quick reflexes. And the counter-attack is on. And it's got to be Matthias Crivella. Can he convert this one? He does. Oh. And a good counter-attacking goal. 10-8 is the score.
Hutt Heat beating North Harbour at their own game there on that.
Well, yes, actually. You well known, you would have known back in your schooling days, as I found out once too, is if you make a little mistake at water polo against Auckland schools, they counter-attack on you, particularly Sacred Heart. They love a good counter-attack. Well drilled in that department. 10-8 is the score. The Hutt Heat ahead of North Harbour in this tight but willing game, and they've got to do it 10 o'clock here at Huia Pool. Shot comes, it's over the top. And they look to counter-attack again, but this time it's not there for the Hutt Heat. Crivella, crossfield over to his brother Jonas. Holbert looks to try to turn his player in an exclusion, but not to be. Good. But it's hit part of the pool which had a bit too much waves in it and bounces over the top. So no shot, no goal there for the Hutt Heat. North Harbour on attack. Playing to the eastern end of Huia Pool here in the Hutt Valley. Shot comes, that's good. That is magic by White. That's his second goal of the evening. Score 10-9.
Great finish from White there. Again, looked to put some power on it, and then at the last second, took all the power off it and slotted beautifully in the top corner.
So just when the Hutt Heat had a 2-goal buffer, North Harbour can strike back quickly. So Alistair Rogers been told he has to go back to centre-back. He's probably thinking, oh, more size, and Cameron Gilmore. Sean Bryant down here on the right-hand side, deep wing. Looks to take it in. It comes back out to Matthias Crivella. Got to come now, and it's an excellent shot. Matthias Crivella, he has 4. His brother, the race between who's going to score the most goals between these two.
Yeah, sending Sumner the wrong way that time. Slotted it perfectly into the top corner.
11-9. 4 goals to Matthias Crivella, and Jonas Crivella has 5. Well, it's the Crivella show.
Really is at 11 goals.
No, North Harbour, another attack. Brown shoots. Well, that was a soft goal for the Hutt Heat, really. It was very easy for Caden Brown. Thinks it margin back to 11-10. That was just not enough arms up there for the Hutt Heat.
Not enough arms. Maybe not. Took the opportunity. Great goal.
Down to the deep wing. It's the Crivella show on attack. Look to slow down on the ball. Bryant down here on the deep wing looks to take it in. Is there an opportunity for Gaff is not to be. It's over the top, and unfortunately, Holbert was not in position to get the ball. Round. Comes into Pickering, and it's just going to be a foul. I'll be lucky there, Crivella. Brown again with the ball, takes it into from James Catlin, resulting in a turnover in favour of Hutt Heat. Less than 5 minutes to go in this final quarter. Crivella shoots! And the right arm of Sumner does just enough to stop that going in.
Did well to get that up in time. It was a very quick shot from Jonas there.
Pass comes in. Oh, just when they thought they stole it, Brian, it went into the hands of Pickering. And it went over the top of the goal. It's a heart in your throat moment there by the Hutt Heat. Passes out to Bryant. Got to Crivella, I mean, his brother. Ooh, please for another one of those exclusions. The ball away, but not to be. Jonas Crivella shoots. Oh, that is just clever.
Bit of a spin lob that.
Yes, to makes it 12-10. Spin lob and Sumner. Oh, those ones as a goalkeeper. They're not nice. And that's actually the first time out of the game. We haven't had any, Sam. It's unusual. You always get, is it?
Game now.
2 per game.
So you can use 2 in the same quarter if you would like. And North Harbour and Hutt Heat have decided to save theirs until the 4th quarter, and North first to use one.
Oh, yes, exactly. Well, it's been a long time since I played the game of water polo. I'd hate to be playing it now.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Do great, Brad.
That's 12-10, the score. 4 minutes remaining here in a North Harbour timeout. Alex McKenzie with the whiteboard. Creating the magic for his team.
What can they muster up on this one? They'll be looking to score off this.
Well, Huia Pool used to be for a very long time the home of the national schoolboys. Kipnis that used to coach Wellington College did a brilliant one with Adam Pye that resulted in them beating Auckland Grammar to go through to the semi-finals. Shot comes. Oh, it's lucky. That's a turnover. Oh, that was lucky again by the Hutt Heat. Sototovich is pleading his case. Ball comes down to Gilmore. Is the shot coming? Oh, a difficult angle.
Potentially a poor pass from Cameron there, but great finish by Mateus.
A bit of frustration there. One of the North Harbour players I think, just told to tone it down by the officials.
Yeah, not supposed to be talking back to the referees. But we continue.
So, 3.5 minutes left in the final quarter. Hutt to extend their lead out to a 3-point buffer. 13-10. North Harbour, they've shown. Brown. Another shot from that position and 2 goals for him.
Another quick one, straight off the hand into that top corner. Not giving Will enough to make the block.
So, play back underway. And Holbert is fouled. Surveys. Jonas Crivella looks for the shot. Oh, geez, he's just... everything's turning to magic with him tonight. That's his 7th goal for the Hutt Heat. You know, there's nothing, 50-50 about those shots. They're just straight in the slot.
Lots and lots of practice for Jonas, sending the Sumner the wrong way again.
Caden Brown with the ball again. He's in that position again. Decides to drive down and swap around with Ollie Pritchard. Ball's at the top with Matthews. Pritchard again looks to curve it. That's his first exclusion of the evening, and that is the 2nd time out for North Harbour. 14-11. So, opportunity here for North Harbour. Their last time out move didn't come up trumps, but they're trailing by 3 points, and they definitely need to score next to keep themselves in the hunt here.
Definitely, Brad. And excluded player. It's usually when the timeouts come is when you've got a man up situation. Bit easier to make a play. See what they can do here. See if James Catlin can.
Well, it's been a work of magic for them in that 6-on-5 department. Catlin 3 goals, all from that post-up position. So here we go. Teammates, as the turnover, it's been stolen. Excellent defence. That's what Will Murphy wanted from his defenders. And they've come up trumps, and it's going to be Cameron Holbert with the ball. Product of Sacred Heart College. Previously played for Mountford Park. He also went away with the New Zealand men's team last week. Crivella looks, passes off to Bryant, gives it out to Matthias Crivella. He shoots, and that's been blocked by Sumner. Good block there that time by the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a 2-metre for North Harbour.
Yeah, did well to get a hand to that.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Crivella looks in, but he just decides to get the foul. The drop comes back. Bryant pushing the ball back up. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot comes. Easy goal.
Crivella looking for the foul. North Harbour obliging and giving him one. And
well, let's look at the goaling stats now for the Crivella brothers. Jonas has 7. Matthias has 6. So 15-11. It's a Crivella show.
it's going to win them the game. Great to see a good performance from the brothers.
And our Brazilian brothers carving up. There we go at the top. White. Looks to be a turnover. Oh, a mistake. It's not just going too well here for North Harbour. It's Matthias Crivella again. Been a good job there on defence. Bryant just looking to swim the ball up. Looking open to the open pastures of the field. The middle. A bit of a juggling at that time by Matthias Crivella. 15-11 is the score. There's 1 minute remaining in the final quarter. And it's a pretty easy exclusion. Gaff gets the ball, comes out to Crivella, and it's going to be a timeout. The first for the Hutt Heat, Sam. Brother in the goal scoring race, that's for sure. That would have equalled it up.
He knows, he knows. He's keeping stats himself.
Well, he's also a talented player too. He went World Aquatics Junior, men's champs in 2011 and 2009. Former New Zealand player himself.
Matt just deciding to slow that use the whole 20 seconds with only 57 seconds left to go in this game. So probably a smart play from Matt there.
So 57 seconds, 6 on 5. It's going to be a victory for the Hutt Heat, but I bet you in the post-match discussions, the team meetings, it will be about that 6 on 5 conversion rate, which has not been flashed this evening. Shot comes, oh, didn't have the pass that time from Toby Crust.
And that's another one awry for Hutt Heat.
It's a crusty pass. And Catlin with the ball. Down the deep wing. Opportunity here, the shot comes. Oh, that's a good shot there. On an awkward angle for Michael White. He has 3 goals. Makes the score 15-12. 24 seconds left.
Did well. Very tight angle.
All right, Crivella just looking to slow it down. Fouled by Will Catlin. And Bryant fouled again. Hutt just looking to slow this down to their advantage. Another one there. Bryant looking. Soldatovic. And Corey Williams just allowing both players to settle down. 9 seconds left in the match. Is it in? Oh, not that time. It's a pat on the head by Crivella on the North Harbour player. And that is full time, folks. And the Hutt Heat have won their first game of the season, their first home game of the season here tonight, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. There's few Hutt families down here, well-known names. One of the Hutt teams come away with a win, and we'll do it all again tomorrow.
It's been a pleasure having Sam Taylor joining the broadcast tonight. Many thanks to the production team tonight.
Great name.
Hutt Heat winning the first home game of the season, 15-11. We'll be back tomorrow morning. The Hutt women taking on the North Harbour women. And then at 10 o'clock, the Hutt men take on the North Harbour men. Again, here from Huia Pool. It's been a pleasure bringing you this game on Hutt tonight. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow morning on Huddy Sports YouTube. I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now.